Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'll be doing a reaction to Deep Purple and Rainbow back to back. With Deep Purple we'll be checking out a kind of extended version of the song Fault Line and mixed in with The Painter, and then we'll follow it up with Hunting Humans Insatiable by Rainbow. These are two very interesting titles for songs. I think we are in for maybe some deeper cuts today. So as always, I'm excited to check these out, but before we do that, a massive thank you to Graham the Fearless, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And now let's jump in, starting with Deep Purple. By the way, the links for the originals are in the description below. It's very, very chaotic, but it is to a consistent rhythm. Things feel like they're bubbling up. Huge bass in my left, crazy guitar on my right. I don't know what to think so far. Some of the characters in this album cover, I think I even mentioned it the first time we saw this one, look like creatures from this book called All Tomorrows. I'll quickly show you what I'm talking about. If you can see from some of these diagrams, there are some crazy creatures here that almost feel like they appear in this album artwork. This is not very intuitive to me. Ooh, it's rewinding. No way, are we playing it backwards? No, wait, this is a new section, but this part is rewinded. This little moment. I really like what the bass is doing, but I gotta say this is probably the most confused I've been during a Deep Purple listen so far. And the reverse. Like, I hear what's happening. It's just hard to put narrative to this. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. like I really like what I'm hearing so far. It's just so interesting to hear that like full on 3.5 minute experimental intro. I I see how they fit together, sort of, but it's chaos in my mind. So this is the painter. So Fault Line was the crazy one.
Take away the misery, take away the sight. Writer, write me out of pain. Writer, make the meaning gay. Oh, I don't need a poem, just give me words to say.
Oh. Really catchy. Oh.
Singer, let me sing a song. Oh, singer, let me sing a song.
Man.
You don't have to worry, 'cause singer, you can sing along.
Ooh, the drumming. Man, this song was crazy. Like, I definitely preferred Painter, but I thought Fault Line was very interesting, albeit very chaotic, experimental, and just unusual to the ear. And overall, like, this mix is very, I would say, harsh. Not that it's like hurting my eardrums or anything like that, but like these harsh hits on the drums and especially in the guitar, these peak kind of moments are very bright in my mind, so they definitely excuse me, stick out sharply. So to transition from the Fault Line song, which was just pure chaos and like a, I guess, experiment in reversion and inverting the song, we go from the wildness and that to like the more standard tumbling, rolling, fun, energetic melodies that we know Deep Purple for. It's this very interesting contrast within Deep Purple themselves. So that was Fault Line and The Painter. Let's see what Rainbow has in store for us. We're going to check out Hunting Humans Insatiable, which immediately makes me think of like either vampires or werewolves or some other, human eating creature. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Ooh. A lot of darkness here. Did you catch that moment of like da-da? It's almost like what we heard in Fault Line with the reversion effect. I don't know what that's called. It's like a reverse kind of swelling.
Speak the lies. Close your eyes. We make love. Touch my skin. Let the fun begin. Once again, I hear your cries. Rise.
Boom, 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 boom,
Rise.
boom. Love the consistency in this.
Feel the nails. Telltale trails.
It's very ominous.
Cross my spine. Beautiful. Silken kiss. On a night like this. Who would miss a final love? Closer still. Close your eyes. See my world. It's animal. Insatiable.
Oh. Wow. I gotta say, I like this. It's simple, but it punches.
Velvet glove. Unrequited love. Find the words. Make them rhyme. One last dance. Hypnotizing trance. Knowing glance. I loved you. So still. Use your will. See my world.
That chord is so interesting.
Use your will.
This one.
See my world. It's criminal. Insatiable.
That's cool.
Things we hide. Keep them out.
The soundscape is almost like engineered for a horror movie, but in a horror movie, you wouldn't hear the heaviness in like the guitar or drums or even the vocals for that matter. But the rest of that ambiance, certainly I've heard it in various horror movies.
Out of sight. Heard it said. It's unbearable. Feel my pain. Taste my shame. Who's to blame? Inexcusable.
Simple call and response. Now they're together. Don't cry. Yeah, don't cry as you're about to be eaten by the entire crew of Rainbow. That is just diabolical music, but I love it. I love the consistency in the rhythm. It is obvious the call and response makes sense and it is well tempered. The song doesn't like spiral out of control. I mean, not that it's a problem to like spiral out of control. I think you have to use it very tactfully. But, you know, if we compare it to Fault Line and The Painter, for example, this felt a lot more melodically cohesive in my mind. And maybe that's an artifact of the riffs, an artifact of the mix, uh, just the sound that Rainbow goes for in comparison to Deep Purple. But I just love what I hear in Hunting Humans. It just feels uh, very obvious. It nails exactly what it's trying to go for. Uh, and then you let Richie go off in certain moments. Again, the call and response happens in a very simple manner, but there are moments too where the layering happens at the same time. But one, I guess, commonality besides the members in Deep Purple and Rainbow that I noticed in these tracks today was that reversion, was that reverse swelling, rewinding the tape and playing it backwards and using that as a way to intro onto the one of the new measure. We heard that several times in Fault Line and several times here in Hunting Humans. That may be the crossover, the reason why this pairing was made by Graham. So as always, I appreciate you, Graham. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the reaction today. If you did and would like to make a request yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.